Hey everybody, how are you this fine day? I am doing absolutely fantastic. Day off, it's Thursday. Do not take that as I'm going to be posting this Thursday because I don't have a hot clue. I do have to go and see my granddaughters and do their nails yet, so I'm going to quickly shoot this out there. I wanted to do a few videos, but I'm going to wait for my mail tomorrow, Friday, to see if I get any more items for a Wish limited quantity clothing haul, because I actually do have enough to do one, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna wait till the end of the week, see what comes in, and then maybe it'll be just a bit more. Plus, I do need to figure out how I'm going to show them to you. I know in my first / last video, it was quite dark, and I'd really like you to see the clothing, the quality, everything. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I do not have a lot of good light in my house. I am, of course, using the daylight for my light right now. You know, unless I move this chair away from my bookshelf and have the sunlight hitting me that way, that might work. Just a little muscle involved, that's all. So let's get on with the haul. I'm going to go with the one thing I was least impressed with. This would have been, and I still didn't write it down, or did I? I did. $29. Not that I'm not impressed with the item. It's very well made. I'm not impressed with the fact that I looked at it and thought it was meant for something else. So it's very useless to me. I can't do anything with it. But this was one of my April orders. I'm almost to the end of my April limited quantity items because, I don't know, because it takes that long to come from China or Taiwan or wherever they're coming from. For the most part, some things come from Ontario, from our factory or facility, Wish warehouse, whatever. But this is a balancing board, like an electric balancing board bag. Now, no complaints. This thing is made really well. Like, I'm gonna end up trying to sell it, of course, because I don't have one. We had a ripstick, but it ended up, you know, I have basement neighbors and they have all sorts of sketchy people coming in the house all the time, and my fishing rods and that ripstick has gone missing. There's probably other things gone missing, but until you go look for something, you're not going to know it's missing. And my garage has a lot of stuff in it. So I'm going to quickly show this to you. So it opens all the way, I guess, so you can place it in there nicely. It's well made. It's got like a very thick rubberish liner inside. It's strong. It's sewn well. The zipper works well. There's not a whole lot I can say about this, as I had problems figuring it out. There's not a whole lot I can say about it. It's got that little Velcro thing to put your handles together, right? And it also has a little netted pocket, which cell phone, wallet, stuff, keys, I don't know. I'm sure a whole lot of people would find it a lot handier if it actually had like a shoulder strap, because it just would be. But it is a nice bag. I'm not complaining. This is a good product. For $2, great. I'll sell it, I don't know, maybe for $10. We'll see. We'll see what people want to give for it. If people don't want to pay what I want, if they want to give me $5, I don't care. Now my next item is something that I think it was 10th or 11th on my claim / win list in April. It only had 3 points of delivery or shipping, and pretty much the last one said, I think it said left the store, and then it was like in limbo, so I didn't even know if it was gonna come. But it came possibly damaged because it was put into a Canada Post bag with a message saying, "Dear customer, We sincerely regret that your mail item is damaged. It was found in this condition in the mainstream. And then it just goes on to whatever. Tell me to contact them if I want or whatever. But I will show you what I got. This would have been 20 bucks. 20 bucks. I really do love this. And this is actually going to end up being a Christmas gift for somebody. But I got the stitch Ohana. Means family. Picture, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, it is bent a little bit, like kind of crumpled, creased. We'll say creased. It's creased a little bit. I want to quickly show you, this is a screen print. It's like very well made again. It's in the fabric. It's made of burlap. And what's funny about this whole creased, bent, damaged mail issue is, good thing Canada Post though was like nice enough to send a little note, considering the package did say, fragile, handle with care, do not fold. But how do you not fold an envelope? And this was not protected by anything in there. Like, had they rolled it and put it in a tube, it may have been maybe a better idea for shipping. I don't know. But this little note came in here and it says, this is from the seller. Thank you for your order. If you find the print/prints was fold because postman roughed to handling the package, please don't worry about that. The print is made of burlap fabric, so you could just iron it. I like this note. It was cute. And I was all like, ah, that's sweet. So I can iron this and I'm not going to worry about it. So these two items actually got shipped together. I didn't even check if they came from Ontario. Nope. Shanghai. So, so they were shipped together. Whether, I mean, all these things are coming from a Wish warehouse. I'm starting to not believe that there's actual sellers or it's all dropshipping. Yeah, let's just open this up. I did open the one thing because I wasn't quite sure what it was. What it said was, excuse me, holiday seasonal. So this is holiday seasonal. Now this was, I'm not going to say it was a panic buy. It was intentional. Yes and no, I guess. It wasn't really intentional because what the heck do I need with this? And had it been my choice, I would have chosen a different, I'll show you. I'll show you and you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is purely for anybody out there that wants to buy something like this from Wish. This is purely for your information, because this is something I will absolutely never ever use in life. Alright, let's open this box. What's funny is the other package that's in here, I didn't open it. I finally didn't open something, but the description was enough for me to know what it was, so it stayed in the bag. And on that note, I don't even have a knife here or a scissor close by, so I'll have to stop the video. So I'm not sure why that video ended yet again. So I got this cake topper. And I just quickly threw my glasses on so I could see the detail and see if there was any chips or anything. It is made of, I don't know what it's made of, but it's quite heavy. Great, because that's what you want when you put a cake topper on a cake. You don't want it to be, it's definitely not made of plastic. Wouldn't say really porcelain, maybe clay. The detail is pretty decent. It's not bad. Yeah, this is what I meant by I will never use this. But why don't you take a look? I don't know if the hands are, I mean, but, well, the man's hands aren't very nice. Those look a little bit, I'd almost feel like I'd want to. So, So it almost looks to me like his thumbs have been like broke off, but I'm not sure. Here, see if you can see that. The one hand, and then this one will be a little bit harder to see, but I was feeling that it was a little bit sharp. Let's see, there we go. Sharp inside. Like, I can, but whatever. I'm gonna sell it because I'm never gonna use it. It's cute though. It is cute. So very well made. I'm not sure about the thumbs there, if that was an intentional thing or if that's broken, but they did pack it well. If it was broken, it would have been broken in factory, not in this box. Now, how did it set in here? Figure that out later. But yeah, in a box, foam wrapped, all good. Definitely a win. On to the package I did not open. I think I'm just gonna tear this one open. I've already wrecked my nails enough today, my nail polish job, so. And this is so tightly packed, like so tightly packed, that I think I'm just gonna rip into it. So this, I think it would have been $28 with shipping. I got it for 2. There we go. I've seen, I think I saw one of, maybe Melissa, I watched more of her videos than Becca's than anybody's to date, so I'm working my way through Ruby Roo, and now I've added Pamela, and I have Cynthia, and I'll actually, you know what, I'm going to give a proper shout out in the next video because I wasn't kind of prepared for it, and I don't have your full names in mind, so. I won one of those bath sets, and I got the deer print. Anyway, what I was saying is that I don't think that the backing is very rubberized, but you know what, you can go to the dollar store and buy like these little strips of rubber things for. So this is super cute, and do you know what, I was thinking it was going to be way more blue than it is. It's actually like a teal, and I love teal. I love the color. So doesn't even have an offensive smell to it. It smells fine. Okay, I would like to rip it apart, but anyway, it's got the rug for around the toilet, right? They're all whatever together. It's got this toilet seat. Do you, just gonna take it off. So it's got this toilet seat cover. It looks like it's got some stains on there. See those stains? Somebody left their mark. Anyway, that's fine. So the toilet seat cover, I guess you can't just sit on there. Oh, it's just still stuck together from manufacturing. So it's got these rubber band things, elastic bands, to wrap around the toilet seat. So most bathrooms, you do not have enough room for a rug this big, or carpet, bath mat. There we go. Do you know what? I don't know. I find it's pretty rubberized on the bottom, so I'm not sure. I do not even remember which video it was that they said that it would probably slip around, but this one at least is pretty rubberized. I wouldn't worry about it slipping around. So this to me, this part, this rug, bath mat, would be for in front of a sink, not in front of the bathtub. I like to have, everybody likes to have a mat in front of their bathtub though, to like soak in the wetness, because I'm totally guilty of not totally drying myself off after a shower, in the shower. Like I step out and I dry myself, so I like to have like an absorbing rug. I don't think this type of fabric, it feels kind of almost kind of velour-y. I'm not sure. It's very nice feeling, but let's get you a little close up, but it is just a bath mat set. What more can I say about that one? The other thing I would want to mention is that, like, the bath mat that I currently have, I throw it in the washer. I never throw it in the dryer, but I throw it in the washer like many times. I do not think that this bath mat set would withstand being thrown in the washer. So this might be like a one-time use kind of bath mat. If it gets dirty or beyond, then it probably will end up being garbage. But so that was item number 4. Now for the big one. I have already opened this. I have checked it out, and I will show you now. It's not a legit unpackaging because I have played with it a bit, but I packed it all back up. So, you know, I could do the right thing with my video. Minus the fact that part of it, I've lost the bag, so it's not in the bag. There's no way I could trick you on that one. This is one of my bigger wins. When I won it, I was like, I wouldn't even say beside myself. I was like, really? I actually got something like that now? Like, you go from like getting clothes and shoes and little stuff and baby stuff and bath mat sets and just all these little things, and then all of a sudden you win something that's high value. And y'all have, this was a first for me for a high value item, and not just wish saying it's high value, that it actually is a high value item. I actually ordered this beginning of June. It took about a month, June 4th to July 6th, and it did come from our Ontario warehouse. So that still was like semi-long shipping for being a province over, but not bad. Came in a regular mailer, but it was foam packed and taped like crazy, and I'm just glad, you know, this kind of packing would keep it from, you know, the whole being banged around. But if for some reason it, you know, got thrown in a box and got bent over, it would have been destroyed. Like, this was good for protecting it to a point. I will show you. I'm guessing they just like hand cut this out because it looks all like, good job, good job. So I won the 10.1 inch tablet. I got it in the rose gold. I want to show you that it's an amazing little tablet. I think it's a 4G network, 64 gig, and then I think it said 64 additional like expandable gig that you can add to it with a SIM card or whatever, micro SD card. And I don't know where that would be put though. I don't see anywhere where you could just slide. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna guess, can you see that? I'm guessing in there. But you know, I want to pick at it, but I don't want to totally destroy my nails yet again. Anyway, what was I going to say about this? I'm going to turn it on for you. I am taking note, though, that I'm not going to put my personal information on this tablet. I opened a new YouTube account to show you video quality and stuff, and that's about it. So here it's loading. Android. I think this is probably semi-normal loading time for a tablet. Like, I have a Fire tablet, like an Amazon tablet, and I actually like this one better. Like, I have a 7-inch. This one is so far way more responsive, but I really don't have a lot of stuff on this one. So here is the loaded screen. I don't know if I can touch it when I open it, but see if I can get the right spot here. Guess my GoPro didn't want to catch that part, but I hope it caught me opening the screen. So we'll go into here, go to YouTube, and let's go this way. Let's do this. Boy, I sound like an old lady there. Oh, while we're opening YouTube, I want to show you, it came with a regular charge cord, of course. It's not a very heavy, very light, cheap plasticky. It came with a USB charge, so I can plug it into any block. And I think this is a transfer cable. Not 100% sure, but that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so let's open one of my videos. The audio isn't bad. See, the video quality isn't bad. So you don't need to watch that, but you know what? Go ahead and watch it. It's in my list of videos. AliExpress haul number 2. Anyway, it's got a front and back camera. I believe that's a flash. It's got to be. And it's got a front camera. I haven't tried taking a selfie or anything with it, but why don't I do that now? Of course it, see, I haven't opened it yet, so it's trying to teach me what to do. Okay. Dude, I want to skip all this. Okay. I'll show you the quality of the picture, unless it's because the plastic's still over the screen, but the picture quality is like really poor. Really, really poor. I'll try to take a back picture. So the camera, the built-in camera quality is really bad. So maybe I will, it might be the camera, it might be the app, right? So I'll try to download an app at another time and see if it's any better. But, and of course, because I was taking it regular, I could not see what I was doing. But there you go, we got a headshot. Not too bad. I'm not sure what those, I wonder if that's a makeup flash that people talk about, like the underlying makeup, or maybe there's a ghost. It might be an orb. We don't know. So impressed with the fact that I actually won something high valued, electronic, and yeah. But I've been kind of itching lately to go back to the lady side of it. I've been on the men's side for over 2 months now. I get normally about five things a week, maybe, except for in this last week, it's been so wiggy. You know, I got 2 things like for the day, like not for both in the same day, but 2 things like normally. And then this one day, out of the blue, all of a sudden, bam, 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 I got 3 claims, like 3 wins, went to processing, all within the same like hour, like the same. And I do, like some people only do like 1 at the top of the hour. I do like 5, 6, 7 things at the top of the hour. And these 3 things weren't even the first things I clicked on. They were like to the end of the list. I think I took a screenshot of it, but I was like, what the heck? This has never, never, never happened to me before. I've gotten 2 or 3 things throughout the day on the lady side, but the men's side, that was great. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and do like, subscribe, comment below if you've got anything to ask, talk about, share a story, whatever it may be. I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. For some reason now my phone has actually popped up a few of my comments, so, or incoming comments anyway, not my comments. So I was able to respond fairly quickly to those. That was good. Have a great evening, weekend, day, wherever you're at in the world when you watch my video, and I will see you in the next one.